I believe Mr. Reinke, Vice-Mayor Reinke.
Yeah, I like Mr. Brady. I know his service record. That's why I was one of the people that voted to have him on the police commission. I thought he would be a good addition, but I didn't know he was on probation, and that really makes a big difference to me. I think it's just improper in the climate that we have now to have someone on probation. I think it sends the wrong message. It's just not the right thing to do. So it's not a personal overturning of your past history. It's just, it is what it is right now, and I question judgment of applying when you're on probation. I question judgment when you stand up here and say, dump me and bunker down. It sounds like a threat to me. I question your judgment when you put on your application, in answer to the question, have you been arrested for a crime of moral turpitude? You say no, and then you say there's a strong story about me and a duck. It's true, I have worked with both Donald and Daffy Duck, and then you put the names of the voice actors that play those people, and I think you're not taking this seriously. That really disturbs me, that you take it so lightly. When we're clearly struggling with this, I'm clearly struggling with this, we're trying to do the right thing. We are very sensitive to your name and your reputation in the community when we first had this discussion, and then you seem a little flip about it. And that disturbs me. That's not the kind of person that I want to see on the police commission, and you're demonstrating poor judgment to me. And that's aside from being on probation. And it's the probation is the big thing for me, that I think you have to be removed, and you do serve at the discretion of this council. Has nothing to do with your alcoholism, if that in fact is an ADA thing. We have legal opinions that that's absolutely untrue. It doesn't apply here, and that's certainly not a qualification for me, because if you weren't on probation and you were an alcoholic and doing your 12 steps, believe me, I'd be the first person to support you to put you on this commission. But that's not what happened. You had a DUI, you were arrested, you were convicted, you're on probation right now. Probation is part of your sentencing. It's part of your restitution to society. You're still doing that. It's not appropriate for you to be on the police commission while you are still paying your price back to society. So, and I feel very strongly about this. And I like you personally. And I'm sorry that this all had to come out this way. I'm sorry it had to be a public spectacle. I'm sorry that we have to hear comments that we're paranoid and we're being silly. I don't think we're paranoid. I don't think we're being silly. I think we're really putting an eye towards the situation that we're in now when our police department is under the gun. And then to put someone on probation on the police department makes a laughing stock of what we're doing and the appointments that we have to the commission. So I guess if you have enough friends in this town, is what the message we're trying to send. It's okay. You can do whatever you want. You can get on commission. I just think that's just totally wrong. I think that you have to do the right thing in spite of the fact it loses you friends, because I've lost friends in this process. That's what happens. I'm standing up for my rights. So I've lost friends. It is what it is. I'm going to stand by my convictions. And I'm going to ask that you be removed from the police commission, that we reopen up the application process and have someone else appointed. And then when you're off probation, come back at us. And hopefully in the meantime, you don't sue the city and do things that jeopardize your chances to serve this community in the future.